You walk into a room full of people you don't know. Your palms sweat. Your heart rate climbs. You tell yourself it's just shyness. But the real answer is far stranger. Your body isn't malfunctioning. It's remembering something older than language, older than cities, older than the idea of a stranger at all. For most of human history, an unfamiliar face wasn't awkward. It was a question your survival depended on answering. Friend or threat? Your brain still asks that question today. It just forgot to update the stakes. Start with the number 150. The anthropologist Robin Dunbar found that the size of a species' neocortex predicts the size of the social group it can maintain. For humans, that number lands around 150 people. Beyond it, your brain stops tracking who is safe to turn your back on. For nearly all of human history, you lived inside that number. Everyone outside it was, by definition, unknown. And unknown, on the savannah, could mean dead. So your nervous system built a shortcut. New face equals possible danger until proven otherwise. That shortcut lives in your amygdala. It doesn't reason. It reacts first and asks questions never. Feel that tightness in your chest at a party? That's not awkwardness. That's 300,000 years of ancestors running their oldest program on you, right now. The neuroendocrinologist Robert Sapolsky studied wild baboons and found that social uncertainty alone raises cortisol, the body's stress hormone. Not constant danger, just not knowing when danger might arrive. Sound familiar? Your body doesn't know the difference between a baboon troop and a networking event. Why does it feel so personal? Because modern life broke the one thing that used to resolve it: time. In a small tribe, a stranger stopped being a stranger within days. Today, you can pass 1,000 unresolved faces before lunch. Your amygdala never gets closure. It just keeps firing. Here's the twist. This wiring wasn't built to make you anxious. It was built to make you careful. The neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman found that social rejection activates the same brain regions as physical pain. Why? Because for most of history, losing your tribe meant losing your only protection from starvation and predators. Of course, your brain treats it like an emergency. For 300,000 years, it was one. So the nervousness isn't weakness, it's inheritance. Every culture ever studied, from Amazon foraging bands to East African herders, built some ritual for turning a stranger into someone known. The ritual changes. The need never does. But familiarity itself is the cure. Show someone the same unfamiliar face enough times with nothing else attached, and they start trusting it simply because it stopped being new. That's why showing up again and again to the same room, the same faces, works better than confidence ever could. Your amygdala doesn't care how skilled you feel. It only counts repetitions. So the next time you walk into a room full of strangers and your palms start to sweat, remember what's actually happening. You're not broken. You're a very old machine doing exactly the job it was built for, treating the unknown with caution until proven otherwise. Because the truth is stranger than the anxiety lets on. Every stranger you'll ever meet was, to your ancestors, a live question about survival. To you, in a world where the tribe has grown to 8 billion people, that same stranger is usually something else entirely. Not a threat, just someone your oldest instincts haven't met yet.